get set for my tete-a-tete-tete, cause I am Kazaam.
Oh, man.
I'm more than I seem, you all are looking at your dream. In your coffee, I'm the queen.
Oh, come on, Vanilla Ice was blacker than this.
Let's green, egg, and ham it.
What?
Let's green, egg, and ham it.
What is this, Seuss Doggy Dog? I mean, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life! That's something an infant says when he's just learning how to read!
Never in my life have I ever seen something so stupid.
Meanwhile, we come across a guy who has thick eyebrows, so obviously he must be the villain. He's interested in the magic, gold, flashy stuff that comes out of Shaq's boombox. He quickly realizes that he's a genie and tries to use Max's father as a way of controlling him. Meanwhile, Max is back home sleeping when... Oh my god. Oh my god! Bad touch! 911 emergency! There's a tall man who's been stalking this kid, giving him treats, and now he's touching him while in his bed and wearing his pajamas! Hooray!
Get off me, you pervert!
That's right, kid! Fight him! Fight him!
Ah, smell like hippopotamus butt.
Oh my god! Now he's bathing in front of him! There's no telling what he's gonna do next! Hurry! So after that bit of I don't want to know what, Kazaam comes out and introduces himself as Max's new tutor, because he really looks like your traditional egghead, doesn't he? He then indulges in yet another pointless scene where he makes French toast fly. That's sad when the breakfast is the best actor in the movie.
Yeah.
He then goes outside to talk to Kazaam about how him and his father are not really connecting.
What's like the worst thing you've ever seen in your life?
Audience?
This movie!
But rather than talk about their problems, Kazaam decides he wants to do something better. Rap about them.
I did have this friend in 1000 BC.
So that's the whole story. That's all you gotta tell?
You got to listen to my rap from bell to bell. Those babies.
You know, guys, I was thinking, rather than succumbing to what's popular norm, I was thinking maybe you could have a real conversation. You know, and nothing too deep, but I'm just saying that, you know, this is a possibility. Maybe there's a deep personal pain that you don't want to acknowledge. That maybe you... Now talk right!
I just wish I could change things, huh? Make things different.
Talking about Jin.
Jin. What's a Jin?
Jin is free. Jin could do anything. Problem is, Jin only exists in fairy tales. And I don't believe in fairy tales.
Wait, what?
Jin only exists in fairy tales. And I don't believe in fairy tales.
The genie doesn't believe in fairy tales. The genie doesn't believe in fairy tales. Hello!
Something's wrong.
Screw it. Let's just move on with the flick. Max sees his father get beat up by Senior Thick Brows and calls on Kazaam for his help.
Kazaam, I gotta make a wish.
What are you doing? Get off the table.
Kazaam, I need a wish, okay?
Right now?
No, in 250 years, stupid. I need a table.
Time out! What the hell is up with that glass of water thing? Wait, he was in a glass of water, he suddenly, boom, he's on the table. I mean, why did that happen? Is it like Super Mario Brothers? Is it a warp zone? I mean, you know what? Forget it. Fine, let's just move on. The movie will be over faster that way. So anyway, rather than help Max with his problem, Kazaam got a recording deal as a professional rapper. I'm dead serious. I guess his hit single, I Can Jam with Sam I Am, went straight to the top. Meanwhile, the bastard son of Mario and Saddam Hussein kidnaps the kid and takes possession of his boombox. He then gives the kid the shaft and summons Kazaam to his warehouse, where he demands him to do all his evil bidding. Kazaam is powerless to stop his new master. But wait a minute. Bite it, Kazaam! Bite it! You can do it, Kazaam! You can break free from the white man's chains! He's gonna go Shaq Fu on your asses! Yeah! 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 And, in typical basketball all-star fashion, he personally slam dunks the villain into a garbage can. But unfortunately, it's too late. Little Max, it appears, is dead. There's nothing to do now but mock this emotionally lacking moment with totally inappropriate music.
You're the only friend I've ever had. And when you needed me the most, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were a bit of a douche, Kazaam.
I just wish I could have granted your wish. I wish I could have filled your heart.
Well, life's a bitch and then little kids die. Oh, of course he doesn't die, because Kazaam realizes the value of human life, or something like that. He is free from his bonds and able to breathe life back into little Max.
You're alive! You're alive!
He's kissing him! What more do you need? So Shaq brings Max back to life, turns into this thing, and reunites him back with his father. On top of that, he also becomes human, which means...
You're getting a job.
A job?
A job? He can't get a job! He's a genie! That's pretty out there. Out of my hairy ass! This movie is wretched! A festering shack of shit! If I had just one wish, it would be that this movie never existed. And that's why I have no doubt that Citizen Kane is one of the worst films of all time. No, there's another movie, it's called Kazaam. No, it's Shaquille O'Neal, he was a genie. I swear to God, he was a rapping genie, he was about to kill. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, I remember, so you don't have to. I swear to God, it was genius, rapping to Dr. Seuss.
Cause I am Kazaam.
Oh, man.
I'm more than I seem, you all are looking at your dream.
You like popsicles?